They're well coached. Under Andy Farrell, they've had two really good wins. Worked really hard in France and didn't get rewarded. So now we're looking forward to whatever they chuck at us. We're ready. We're looking forward to this challenge.
With no Johnny Sexton, does that make them less predictable?
Burn has obviously got a combination with Gibson Park, at 9. So they're obviously relying on the Leinster combination, which will give them, and obviously the outside backs also have those combinations with 9 and 10. So they'll still be extremely well structured, and we'll definitely come up with a surprise or two in first phase attack.
And you physically dominated Ireland the last 2 meetings. How important is that? And why do you think that is? Why do you think you've had that physical domination?
Like anything, you have to initiate it first. You have to get in first. It doesn't always go your way. You have to win the big moments. But ultimately, at the end of the day, I think you've got to get in first. Ireland are a tenacious side. They're a side that never goes away. So you have to fight right to the end, so to speak. So you expect it to be an excellent game of a whole lot of different contests. Like the many individual battles, many different contests. But ultimately, the team that's the most cohesive and obviously gets in first and wins those big moments will present themselves the best opportunity, I think.
Yeah, I remember it being quite feisty, particularly with CJ Stander last time out. You expecting more of the same? Yeah,
CJ's plays. That's the way he plays the game. That's why he's highly respected. And they've obviously gone for a big back row, big back 5. They obviously want to play a power game and take us on, which is great. We can't wait.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Duncan, we'll come to you next, please.
Hi, John. Hello. You've had three big wins against Ireland in a row. Has there been a theme kind of underpinning those wins against them that you'll need to reproduce on Saturday?
I just think this is a unique situation. What's gone in the past is, it does give you some information. Some of it's relevant, but not a lot of it. What's relevant now is that you've got 2 different teams in a different context. And both wanting to win the autumn 8 nations. So it's our most important game of the year. So that context in itself means that we want to walk towards whatever's coming, and we want to get the right performance. And clearly, through Ireland selection, they're looking to attack us in a different way, which is great. We look forward to
it. So where are you expecting them to come at you tomorrow?
Well, obviously they've selected a big pack, haven't they? So, and clearly they've got a running 9, and they've got a 10 that likes to play long side and the short side, and has got a fairly handy kicking game. And then you've got the wingers of Earl and Lowe who can penetrate in close and stuff. So they've got a number of options. We expect quite a bit of variety from them, but ultimately they're obviously looking to create a platform and stop our momentum.
Thanks, John. Cheers.
Jack, can we come to you, please?
Hi, John. I'm not sure if you've seen, it's just been announced Fiji's game next week has been cancelled as well now. How disappointing is that from a tournament point of view to see?
Well, something we can't control. All we can control is making sure that our well-being and our safety and the way we go about being compliant in terms of the protocols around COVID in our own environment. And right at the minute, we have been doing that extremely well. We've got a wonderful environment here in the way that we live and also learn. We're very fortunate. It's unfortunate for Fiji. Clearly, obviously, not having their base like we have, their base is probably provided for them. And just like anything, like when you're in these sort of situations, you have to be very vigilant and thorough about how you go about things. It's also, you have to be very, very clear on what the right behaviours are as well.
Sorry, it's just more from a rugby point of view. It feels like the tournament's getting into this weekend. It's really taking off with England, Ireland, and we saw how Georgia were on the big stage and Fiji don't get that chance. Just more like it's a real setback for not seeing Fiji on this stage.
Mate, all we're focused on is Ireland and getting the right performance, and that's all that matters. So seriously, what's happening to other teams is not really our situation to get involved in or even to think about. To be totally fair, our focus is on what's in front of us. Like if you get these days, you can see with COVID, if you take your eyes off the road, like things can happen, and so ultimately, all we can do is focus on performance.
Will McPherson, will come to you next, please.
Hi, John. Just a really quick one, just to confirm that there's no changes required to the team or 23 that was announced yesterday. Everyone's fit.
Yeah, everyone got through our captain's run this morning. So yeah, the team that was named yesterday is exactly the same today.
Thanks.
Gerard, will come to you.
Hi, John. Can I just ask about Billy Vunipola and how you thought that he's gone so far this autumn? We'll speak to him a bit later.
Yeah, Billy's really enjoying his rugby. Clearly his return. He's working really hard to present himself in the best condition. He's working on parts of his game that he wants to go forward with. He's obviously got definitely strengths, but as the game, as long as he's been in the game and the way that defences try to nullify him, he's searching for ways to become more effective in his carry and in his tackle. He's a really top lad. He's obviously just experienced fatherhood as well, so that brings a new dimension and a maturity to him as well. And he's not only just playing for himself, but he's playing for his family as well.